pakhoza kukhala kusintha kwa kachitidwe ka zinthu
osati pakhoza pakhala kusintha
and you are the change that we have been waiting for.
Kusintha kumene Amalawi akhala kulilira nkumangoti kodi kubwera liti lachibiri lino kupyola mwa voti yawo povotera Chakwera kusintha kuchakuona mchoonadi.
Ndinabweresa motion yonena kuti tasala ni miyezi 5 kupita kuchisankho. Chifukwa chani boma likupereka 67.3 billion kwa Chakwera kuti aje pa miyezi 5. Ine naona ngati kuti pamenepo ndi siti kuganiza siti kwakonda Malawi komanso ndinene kuti kohoti inoyo ya parliament imene tikumaliza sitinathandiza Malawi. Ineyo ndipepese ngati ineyo Suleiman ndipepese kuti parliament pena pake sitinakonda Malawi sitinathandize. Izi zikuchitika chifukwa nthawi zina tikusogoza jera ifeyo makamaka ma MPs za opposition ntchito yathu inali kuonesesa kuti boma likugwira bwino ntchito sitingavomereze kupereka 67.3 billion kuchoka pano kufika September kuti munthu mmodzi ndi ana ake ndi
kudutsa masabata ochepa kuchokera pomwe chipani cha Malawi Congress chinalephera chisankho cha pa 16 September. Ena mwa otsatira chipanichi alembera mtsogoleri wawo Lazarus Chakwera kuti aitanitse msonkhano waukulu kuti anthu akasankhe atsogoleri ena. Motsogozedwa ndi phungu wakale wa dera lakumwera kwa boma la Kasungu Alex Major, anthu wauza Zodiac kuti Chakwera kuyenera kutula pansi udindo potsatira kulephera kwawo pa chisankhochi zomwe ati zikulingana ndi malamulo akulu akuchipanichi. Koma wachiwiri kwa mlembi wofalitsa nkhani mchipanichi ya Ken Msonda wapempha otsatirawa kuti adeke ponena kuti chipanichi chikudzitolera kaye potsatira kulephera kwake pa chisankho chathachi. Zambiri mu report ndi Sarah Tembo.
Apa mpando wa chipani cha MCP m'maboma okwana 42 ndi mamembala ena alembera kalata mtsogoleri wa chipanichi Lazarus Chakwera kuwapempha kuti aitanitse msonkhano waukulu mwezi wa Novemba usanathe kuti akasankhe mtsogoleri watsopano. Mmodzi mwa mamembalawo Alex Major ati ku msonkhanowu akuyenera kusankha komiti yatsopano ya National Executive komanso mtsogoleri wa chipanichi watsopano.
Panopa tinganene kuti chipani cha Malawi Congress Party chili ndi vacant disposition pa mpando wa president. Chifukwa chake apempha Chakwerawo aitanitse competition kuti tikasankhe munthu wotiyimirira kufika mpaka 2029 pamene tikakhale ndi substantive competition. Koma iyi ndi emergency competition.
Koma wachiwiri kwa mneneri wa chipanichi Ken Msonda wati pakadali pano akuluakulu a chipanichi sanakumane kotero akakumana aunikira za nkhaniyi.
Tili mu democracy anthu asafulumire ife tikakali mu process yochita hilo tikhala pansi ngati chipani tione kuti tipanga bwanji kupita chitsogolo. So tapemphe anthu adeke pali mafunso ambiri amene angafunike mayankho pali ma concerns ambiri amene anthu akutulutsa ndipo ifeyo ngati chipani tikhale pansi ndikuunikira.
Ndime 31 ya malamulo a chipanichi imati mtsogoleri wa chipani amakhala ndi mwayi woyimanso pa mpando kachitatu ngati atapambane chisankho cha dziko ndipo Chakwera anakhala pa mpando kwa materemu awiri. Malo mwa Zodiac Lilongwe ndine
chifukwa china chomwe chakudya sichifikira aliyense nchoti achinyamata ndi azimayi ambiri mulibe minda yanu ya nthaka yabwino yoti muzilimapo chakudya. Ndiye manifesto muli mfundo yopereka minda kwa achinyamata ndi azimayi yomwe mutha kuyigwiritsa ntchito ngati collateral popeza ngongole ya NIF kuti kuthandizireni kuti mulime mwakathithi nkupeza chakudya mwakathithi.
Hello guys, welcome back to Auntie Yami TV. Welcome once again. You know what? Thank you very much for your ongoing support. Because whether you like it or not, this channel is going to give you organic and reality content. I'm not here just to expose the MCP. I'm here to even give you some evidence. Some of you are new to this channel. This channel is about news and politics in Africa. But for the meantime, we are concentrating in a Malawi former government with the leadership of Lazarus Chakwera. So what I'm saying now, why is that? You know what? Because you Malawians suffered. And with that, I want to prove to you why you suffered. Why these vampires were enjoying your money. Hang on. Did you know that your President Chakwera used to give excuses every time mentioning COVID? Oh, things are going up. Oh, this is happening. Because remember, we had COVID. Chakwera, where is COVID money? What did you do with the COVID money? Where is the money for fertiliser? And where is the 3 trillion? Where is the money for fuel with those fake contracts? Hey, Auntie Yami, how do you know that? Hey, let me tell you something. Today, we are going to play still these videos. And now I'll be starting my video with this song. The song you've just listened at the beginning of this video, because we cannot forget to get justice for the death of Chilima. You know, I told you that I'm not going to stop. Each and every day I'll be talking about that. But it's not only that. Corruption. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, Malawians. Do you want to hear the truth about? It's not going to be the truth. Do you want me to expose the trash of that fake pastor and his government? Do you know that Chakwera government was the worst corrupt government? You know what? Even this previous government of Mutalika, he has reappointed these ministers who were charged. Let me tell you something now. I'm going to tell you where your money is. Go back to 10 years and see the economy of Malawi. Then compare it with the 5 years. What happened to you Malawians? How much was the bag of maize? How much was the bag of fertilizer? Do you believe that the world just ignored Malawi? They did not even know that Malawi, they knew that Malawi was suffering. But why is it that a lot of organization, there was not even aid? Aid was removed. Why was that? Corruption, no investigations. Where is COVID money? Let's start with COVID money. Before I start, I'm going to tell you this now. The time of COVID here in the UK, businesses were getting money. And people who are unemployed were getting money. A lot of people got support. Especially businesses, big businesses, they got a lot of money. They got money which up to now, a lot of people, they did not pay. But small businesses were getting money to support their businesses. It wasn't a loan. I'm not talking about loans. And that was called COVID money. That money, COVID money, wasn't for you, okay? That money, COVID money, was for the whole world. And Malawi was part of it. In the leadership of Lazarus Chakwera and all his vampires. That money, Malawians, you did not get it. All of you business people, small business, you name it, you was meant to get that money. Did you get that money? How many people lost businesses? How many people lost jobs? There was money. And where was that money? Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and say, you know what, Malawians? Thank you very much for your support. Do you want the truth? The truth is here. Let's continue and listen. Listen and listen carefully. You know what, guys? Don't worry, because nowadays there is a translation. This channel is an international channel. So, you know what? We have to use a language where everyone around the world, there, all the African leaders and the people out there, they need to understand about what is going on. That's why we are using this English. Though, you know what, don't care about how broken or whatsoever it is, but just get the point. Get to the point. We are going to expose Malawi Congress Party. Dr. Lazarus Chakwera is quiet. Why is he quiet? He knows what he did. He knows all the crime he committed. So let's remind this MCP. Because you know what? I get so upset when I see them behaving as if nothing happened. Let me warn you, Malawians. If you see someone who was in the forefront of this MCP and now coming back and start making noise just to make you Malawians think that they've changed, don't listen to them. Listen to this first. Cabinet dissolution over corruption. In January 2022, Chakwera dissolved his entire cabinet after several ministers were accused of corruption, including misuse of COVID-19 funds and irregularities in fuel import and supply deals. It started 2022. You did not know. 2022. That was serious. Scandals involving procurement and fertiliser and fuel. Let me open your eyes, Malawians. The Affordable Inputs Program, AIP, scandal. Paying for fertiliser from suppliers who did not deliver. Those suppliers who were there, it was them. Their companies, their family companies. That's what they did. NOCMA, National Oil Company of Malawi, is mentioned in connection with large contracts. Fuel deals that apparently did not deliver as expected, and funds allegedly misused. Allegedly misused. The funds were used. We'll put allegedly, but it's reality. It started that time, 2022. That's why Malawians, you've suffered. That's why you are still suffering. This government, I'll even tell you the figures. Just continue to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Listen carefully, because your auntie is here to try to open your eyes. You know, this message is always for the youth. The future generation, know your rights. You need to know your rights. Vice President charged. That was another thing. You remember, they charged Saulos Chilima, may his soul rest in peace. But they didn't have evidence. They wanted to target him because of their political movement, but it did not work because it was nothing to do with him. It was them. Weakness of enforcement institutional issues. Complaints that the Anti-Corruption Bureau, ACB, under Chakwera has had funding and staffing constraints. Concerns that investigations were selective or incomplete. Some high-profile cases don't proceed. That is corruption. If you see that these so-called politicians, their cases, most of the time, they don't proceed, you need to know why. That is corruption. That's why Malawi is suffering. Because all these investigations, do you know what happened? They use the underdogs. If you are a president, today if they take this man to court, I'm telling you this now, he might go free. Why? Because he was using the underdogs. That's what they do. But at the end of the day, they still live with blood. I'll explain to you more. Some officials allegedly close to Chakwera are implicated. Some officials who are close to Chakwera are the ones who are big thieves. But because he was a weakling, he did not care. I don't know if he got up that day. I'm a pastor. I don't know, Pastor Lazarus Chakwera of Assemblies of God. I don't understand that, what type of pastor, because even the Bible, they always say, go and save your people. But at the end of the day, this is not what was happening. That's why I always repeat, the Bible said, be careful with false prophets who are just there to feed themselves, who are just there to steal from you. They will preach for 5 hours just talking about giving. Be careful. 5 hours they'll be talking about, oh, you have to give. Now, even the Bible talks about 10%, but then they added already is 50%, especially when they see you that you are rich, they come with that. Malawians, I'm telling you this now, my people here. Let me tell you something. There are a lot of these fake pastors out there. The Bible did not say that. I'm telling you this now. Take it or leave it. They cannot continue lie to us. Where are free schools? Where are free hospitals? If you preach and make money, go and build a hospital and make sure that hospital has gotten all the medicine and those schools are free for everyone. Those hospitals are free because at the end of the day, people are paying more. But you see, these pastors, they are becoming richer and richer. I'm not saying each and every, but I'm just telling you, they are false pastors like your former president. You know me, I don't even care because I'm not here to support this one or this one. No, I'm just here just to tell you the truth. Open your eyes. Corruption increased under Chakwera government. For example, an Afrobarometer survey found over half believe that the fight against corruption is worse under Chakwera compared to the previous administration. It's not me, it's what the world is. And this information is nothing to do with Malawi. No, but this is reality. Because whether you like it or not, if today you compare all your presidents, they'll tell you who was like this, who was like this. Nowadays, it's easy to get all this information and shame them and expose them. As we are doing now, we have to expose. Transparency International ranking. Hey, in the 2024 Corruption Perception Index, Malawi scored 34 out of 100. It's not me. Now you can know where all this suffering was coming from. That was 2024. They started already stealing the moment they were just voted in. These people, they did not waste time. They started taking. They thought they are going to be there forever. They thought this MCP is the previous MCP with Dr. Banda, where it was one-party system. But this is not the time, Malawians. This world is a small world with a lot of borders out there. Sometimes how you treat people, those borders, they are not gonna work, because the God of this world doesn't have any border. Was just watching that all Malawians have suffered. 0 being worse, 100 being clean. It was ranked 107th out of 180 countries. This score is unchanged from the previous year, suggesting no improvement in perception of corruption under Chakwera. I'm here to just educate you. Whether you like it or not, this is reality. Because sometimes the youth, we don't understand. What makes me upset is like when someone like you don't understand how this tingle is tinkling. You just come out there, do you know what? I'm MCP. Whether you like it or not, 2030, we are back with this. Is this the what you are supporting? You need to understand these things. Don't be ashamed, even if you cannot communicate in English. Use your Chichewa, use your Nyanja, use your Tumbuka, use whatever you can to go and ask them about how is it working. This government did not deliver. They went there with empty stomach. Then they fed themselves. While Malawians, you are suffering. Then every time they are giving you those kitenge, every time they are giving you that to go and dance, and they were enjoying while you are dancing. Then they were enjoying your dancing. They were enjoying your music, not knowing that they were just blinding you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, because we are still continuing. I'll even expose the figures they are owing you, Malawians. Where is that money, Mumba? Don't just listen, I'm a business person, this is what I do. They are lying. Ghost contracts of fertilizers. That money was going in their pocket. It is like a circle, because they are like a cat. They are vampires. They suck blood. Share that blood. Let's expose them, Malawians. This is the time to expose. I'll be coming here to tell you reality. I'm not those people. This is not a channel where we always bite and say, no, I'm going to hide something in my pocket. No, it's always one love. But we expose reality. We are tired of these corrupt leaders. It's not in Africa, you are right, but other countries, they don't suffer like you. Zimbabwe went bankrupt, but now Zimbabwe is a fast-growing economy. What happened to Zimbabwe? What about your neighbors? I remember one time I went to Zambia. We used to laugh. Zambians carrying money in their suitcases going to the bank. But now, what is happening to Zambian kwacha? What about Tanzania? Why is it always Malawi? Hey, now the reason. I'm gonna even continue. Let me even compare again. What more questionable or hard to establish? Most corrupt ever is a heavy claim. To prove it, One word needs strong evidence that both the scale of corruption and the systematic nature under Chakwera exceed those under previous administration. For example, Bingu Mutalika and Joyce Banda. Many of the allegations are still under investigation or are based on media reports and perception, rather than fully prosecuted, admitted, or legally proven in all cases. This makes comparison difficult. Because, let's see this. Have you ever, I explained to you, have you ever seen any government politician, I don't know, can I say politicians, being charged and arrested? Have you ever seen that? You know why? Because these people, they use the underdogs. These people, they employ, they recruit their own. A leader might have a vision, but because it's a family game, that's why they will tarnish their image. Even the time of Joyce Banda, I'm telling you, it wasn't her, but because she surrounded herself with might be my best friend, oh my what, those people tarnished her image because those people, they knew what they were doing. These contracts, because people say contract, oh, fertiliser, transporter, my cousin, transporter, my mom, transporter, my auntie, transporter, Auntie Yami. This is what is destroying. That's where corruption is. Because those people, rather than charging you Malawians 20 pounds, they will charge you 50 pounds because they want to steal. They want to benefit. It's a quick. It's a fast game. They know what they are playing now because these presidents, they don't use common sense. Because let me tell you, it's not about education. It's not about how you speak your English. It's not about how you know how to dance, but it's about using your IQ and doing the right thing. Make sure you involve people who are going to deliver in your government. But our leaders in Africa is different. It's the opposite. They want to benefit. They want, oh, my sister's daughter, oh, my brother's this. When you are in the government, all your family, they are in the government. When you are president or President Auntie Yami, it means all my family, they will become presidents. This is what is killing our leaders. Unless one day we'll have a leader who will close his eyes and say, do you know what? I don't want this extended family. Because in African culture, it's about extended. Oh, you have forgotten, oh, you're the daughter of your auntie. Oh, the son of your auntie. Then they start making you lose it because you want to favor them. Then they come there and destroy. This is what is happening. Africa. When are we going to stop this? Let's open our eyes and do the right thing. Choose the leaders who have a vision. If you see these leaders choosing their own family, stand up and tell them as it is. That leader is not okay. He's cuckoo. I'm telling you this now. Malawi has a history of major corruption scandals. For example, I'm not here to hide, I'm just reading. Cashgate scandal under Joyce Banda administration, early 2010s. That was a very large-scale theft of public funds via ghost companies, etc. after contracts paid for that did not deliver goods and services. I told you, I explained to you already what was happening, what is happening. Contracts, but those contracts, they're not going to deliver because it's your own people. It is your own family. That's why this government is failing us. Someone will come. I'm not saying that I'm criticizing because Joyce Banda wasn't guilty. But it affected her leadership. As a leader, as a mother, if your children are doing something, or as a father, people, they criticize you. This is the world. Maybe Joyce Banda was very nice. They blindfolded her. The perception of corruption under Chakwera seems high. Chakwera government has significant corruption issues, many very serious. And those issues, up to now, we are waiting for this government to bring them out because even them, they know what is happening. All those figures, we need to question, where is the money? Chakwera, where is the money for COVID? It might be Chakwera did not steal anything, but at the end of the day, he had his kids. His family were there. So, he's part of it. Hey. Let's see the estimates of the figures. This is just an estimate. COVID-19 funds misuse, 720 million minus 12% of the 6.2 billion allocated for COVID-19 response. 6.2 billion was allocated for Malawians to benefit during the time of COVID. During COVID time. And the only money which was allocated was 720 million Malawi kwacha. Was found to have been spent irregularly or unaccounted. They did not account anything. Up to now, there are no books there. No receipts. Malawians, no receipts. Includes procurement issues, allowances, missing accounting. As I said to you, missing accounts. They did not account. They just put that money. Oh, it's COVID. We can use even people who died that, okay, we gave this money to this person, this person. This is what they did. Your businesses were destroyed. Your relatives died because there was no medication. They lost jobs. They died with depression. But the money was eaten. Hey. Broader, mismanaged, stolen funds claim 3 trillion. You talk about that trillion. It's true. Hey. A claim by civil society opposition that 3 trillion Malawi kwacha was mismanaged or stolen under Chakwera. It is not clear whether this amount is backed by full forensic audit or court findings. State House presidential travel and allowances. 2 billion Malawi kwacha in travel. Related expenditure between November 2023 to January 2024. 2 billion Malawi kwacha. You remember I played a video. If I found it, I might play again. Where he was questioned by BBC that, why did you bring your family here? This man was speaking in his stupid English, sorry, mark my words, like challenging, like thinking that he's perfect. He was questioned because he brought his daughter, his cousins, his aunties. The foreign minister of Malawi wasn't included. He included only his family. Malawians, this is the life. If you want to know more, just subscribe, like, comment, and share. This is reality. The more we want this government to be investigated, the more we have to fight that justice has to be made. We don't want these people to go to court like everyone. Oh, the reporters there, oh, they are like this, like this. This is not the time. It's the time for us to investigate and to remind them. We need to bring this evidence and question them. But I know this government will do the right thing. We need answers. Where is COVID money? What did they do with the 3 trillion Malawi kwacha? What about the travel expenses? Billions and billions on a spend because of this greedy government. Are you telling me that Chakwera wasn't involved? You heard him how he was answering that BBC reporter. But people, they say, oh, why are they getting involved? These Muzungus. Hey, the Muzungus. Here, there's an accountability. Muzungu wants a receipt, wants every money spent to be accounted. Let me tell you, that's the difference with us. The corruption, if someone who is a politician is involved in any bribe here, when they investigate, that person is gone. I'm telling you this now with my full chest. Auntie Yami, until your full chest. Yeah. Malawians. These people, these vampires, we cannot call them people. Calling them people, it means that I'm praising them. These vampires, blood suckers, they are thieves. They started stealing. The moment they started ruling you, they went there, all those promises, they wanted just to bribe you, Malawians. Malawians, when are you going to stop Africans to be bribed with these vampires? When are we going to open our eyes? You know why we cannot do? We are so scared. You say, oh, me, I cannot do that. I cannot go online and talk like Auntie Yami. Just because you are scared. Because you think people who comes and talk about the truth, they are nothing. Or you name it, what you call them. But at the end of the day, let me tell something. You've got God-given skill. Use that talent. Use that skill. Governance. Our leaders need to have a vision. What is the vision of Malawi Congress Party? And what is the vision of DPP? You heard the first speech of President Mutharika. What did he say? I saw a vision. You can come here and challenge Auntie Yami that, do you know what? Anyway, things are worse. I laugh at you. Your head doesn't work. If someone who is lying to you that that person is educated and is coming to you, I'm going to repeat, and say to you, you know what? Let's go on the street and protest because now fertiliser is this amount. Or what? That person is a liar. If you are clever enough, protest against that person because that person is so greedy. He is doing that or she is doing that because she's not involved in making decisions in the new government. You just got married to your husband only today. Then tomorrow, there's no food in the house. Then you start that, oh, do you know what? No, I didn't even know. I shouldn't have got married to this person. Only 2 days, only 3 days, you started judging that person. That's what you are doing. This politics sometimes is like marriage. This politics sometimes, it makes people, that's why people nowadays, a lot of people nowadays, they don't have any vision. They don't know what they are doing. These politicians, they are prostitutes. You are going to see them. Everyone whom you are seeing now is like fighting. Don't worry, they are prostitutes. If you see someone asking you to go on the street, now, that person is a prostitute. Do you know why? Because that person might be upset because he's not involved. And that person is dangerous. First of all, assess that person. Was that person very innocent? Check his background. Then compare it with what he's saying. The more we are going, the more Auntie Yami is going to advise you. Because I'm your auntie. Whether you like it or not, I'm your auntie. Auntie Yami is going to tell you reality. Because Auntie Yami is here to change and expose. I want you, the young generation, the youth, to stand up one day. Because in future, I'll be having lives here, chats with you, the youth. You have to join my live and tell me what you think. What are you getting involved in running the government? Why are you not getting involved? You don't need to be a minister. You don't need to be a prime minister. You don't need to be UDF. You don't need to be MCP. You don't need to be DPP. You don't need to be independent or you name it. But you are a Malawian. You've got a right. You are a citizen, a future leader, future generation. You have to take part to run each and every government. If they don't involve you, challenge them like Namadingo. If they are corrupt, challenge them like Michael Usi. Challenge them like Let Salos Chilima. This is what is going to happen. You know what? They will be scared. But if the youth, you are not standing up, they don't care. They'll be bringing their granddads, their grandmas, their aunties, their cousin, just to eat and make their bellies so big. And unemployment, poverty will be just everywhere. What is going to happen? You, the youth, you'll be ending up in prison. Those jails, they will be for you, the youth, the future generation. This is what they do, the politicians. They will lock you, the youth, because they don't want you to tell them what to do, to stand up for them. Thank you very much. God bless you abundantly. Watch this video from the beginning until the end. Listen to those clips I always use. Those clips tells you a story. This is social media. I have to use those clips, but also listen to what I always say to you. Auntie Yami loves you so much. Thank you. God bless you abundantly. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share with that one and that one. And just tell them that, you know what, go and watch Auntie Yami, what Auntie Yami is exposing. We will expose and expose together until it's done. Open your eyes, the youth of Malawi. Open the eyes, the youth of Africa. Together, we can end this corrupt government. Thank you. God bless you abundantly. Ciao, ciao. Bye.
Anadianga iluji